Hey everybody, this is Game Freak 10124, and welcome back to more of, not mine, but DryBones271's Let's Play of Pokemon Sword. Previously in the past, several months ago, he requested, maybe not several, but some time ago, he requested that I record the post-game stuff for Pokemon Sword, mainly the whole arc with getting the legendary Pokemon. He requested, asked me to record this for him, and coincidentally, just so happened to be, I was doing my own personal playthrough of Pokemon Sword, and I do believe I mentioned this in one, if not both, of my Sword and Shield Let's Plays. But yeah, he wanted me to record the post-game for him. I think he lost the footage, or for some reason, I can't remember what it was. I know DryBones271 will say what it is, and what I'm expecting will be him recording recording this with his commentary over it, and splitting this up into around 26-minute videos as best he can. But yeah. And DryBones271, please let me know in your video and in the comments of this video if there's anything else you want me to do, or if it's just this whole the beginning of the post game to catching the box art legendary Pokemon, and then the battle that ends that off. I won't spoil what it is yet. You battle a trainer after getting your legendary Pokemon. That's all I will say about it. But yeah, for the most part, I plan on remaining silent except for when there's dialogue, which this part of the game, there's quite a bit more dialogue than there is actual, like, going places and doing battles. But anyway, as you guys can see, this is my team that I use. These are all Pokemon that I wanted to use. That's part of the reason I did this playthrough. The main reason, though, is I wanted to be able to get Azorization, because I want to be able to have both a Zacian and a Zamazenta on both my Let's Play files for Pokemon Sword and my Let's Play file for Pokemon Shield. But again, for that and for wanting to use these Pokemon on my team, it worked out for both me and DryBones271, which is awesome. But anyway, I'm just going to go over my team when I get into the game. Anyway, I had to start off on the title screen because, well, I had to start off on the title screen because as soon as you beat the game, you get an immediate cutscene. Yeah, part of the reason my Pokemon are so high level is because I transfer them over to my other files to level them up higher, because in my Sword and Shield playthroughs, Let's Play playthroughs, I've been catching a bunch of Pokemon, and that helps level my Pokemon up. Plus, I've also done a bunch of stuff in the wild area, so I've grinded up, and used the Pokeball Plus, so I've grinded up a lot of resources for leveling my Pokemon, so my levels in my Let's Plays were not an issue, but for this particular playthrough, it was more of an issue, so I used the resources I had in those playthroughs to level them up a couple different times. That's why they're so high leveled. Anyway, this is my team. Prior to this playthrough, I actually never used Helioptile or Helios as a main team member. I know that it's good, but I never got to use it, so I wanted to use it. And of course, there's other Pokemon I wanted to use. Kramer, I was originally going to use for my Shield Let's Play, but I opted to use my Gigantamax Lapras instead. Then of course, I wanted to use Flapple. Like, its design may or may not be dumb, depending on your preference, but the first time I seen this thing in the Max Raid battle, like after the Max Raid battle, I got it in because it was the Gigantamax event. I loved it. Actually, no, I think it was just a regular Flapple. I can't remember. Either way, I freaking love this thing. This is, design-wise, one of my favorite freaking Gen 8 Pokemon. And I wanted to use it because it's also a good Pokemon, and it's It's a very unusual situation of a dragon Pokemon requiring extremely less experience than dragon type Pokemon normally take to level up. Which is ironic because even though its speed stat sucks and its special defense doesn't, it kind of sucks either. Its attack is really high and it's got decent physical defense. It does have a lot of weaknesses, but anyway. Then I wanted to use this Impidimp to Morgrem to Grimmsnarl, then Centiskorch and Mr. Rhyme. Now, I wanted to use Gigantamax versions, but what I had to do to get these Pokemon, I actually ended up breeding them in another file, I think. Actually, no, I don't think you can transfer eggs. I think I actually transferred a Ditto and other Pokemon to this game to breed them in this game and then hatch them either in this game or the other game. But I had to breed them in this game so that and I do believe hatch them as well. Again, I apologize for the repetitive commentary, everybody, but I had to breed and hatch these Pokemon in this game so that I didn't have to worry about them disobeying me. But anyway, I just wanted to go over that real quick. I'm gonna go show off their movesets real quick, and then from then on, for the most part, except for either I think of anything of interest or mainly when there's dialogue, I'm gonna be remaining quiet, anticipating DryBones doing his own videos off and recording my video or videos, to do his own commentary over. And also, I will say this now, if I have game capture issues but the video messes up, then I will have multiple videos. Hopefully I can do this all in one video, but we'll see. It will depend on whether or not I have game capture issues happen. But that said, let's now finally show off my team so I can finally get this going. So I've done a lot of talking and very, very little gameplay, but anyway. Stats, abilities, and their moves. Hilariously, Heliolisk is my fastest Pokemon. 192 is a decent speed, but 129, 128, 126, 136, 152, yeah, all my other Pokemon are slow. With the exception of the decent speed of Cramorant. This is a really good move. 130. Oh, I didn't realize it was a special attack, though, until now. Well, still, the 130 power, 100 accuracy. My Cramorant has an insanely high physical attack. 200. Anyway, let's finally get this going. DryBones271, let me know if you're familiar with this voice that I'm going to be doing. It's an imitation, my best imitation of Shane Top's old man voice. Shane Top from Smosh. Congratulations, champion! Here, I've got a little something for you in celebration! Master Ball. Professor Magnetia, why didn't you have to come out this way? You didn't have to come out this way! Yay for screwing up on dialogue. After everything Roberta has achieved, it's really the least I could do. The wishing stars didn't make Dynamax impossible are parts of Eternatus. And when Eternatus was awakened, Dynamax's energy flooded the entire region. Because of that, Dynamax Pokemon were popping up all over, causing trouble across the Galar. Roberta and her friends came to our rescue. The Dynamax phenomenon has long been an important part of Galarian culture. I hope everyone will use the power of Dynamaxing correctly in the days to come. So, young Roberta, please do what you believe is best. Professor Magnolia is saying she's quite bothered by the chairman's actions since she's helped her carry out so much of the researching into Dynamaxing for him. The Mr. Ball is guaranteed to catch any Pokemon in one try. That's amazing. I bet you'll run into the Pokemon that designs such an amazing Pokeball one of these days. Adventure to your heart's content. The Galar region is yours to explore. And as the beginning implies that, like where it shows that cutscene, you want to go to the Slumbering Weld.